It's obviously a very big week for high school volleyball with the state championships happening in Garland. We've got three, count them, Central Texas teams playing for titles in Blum in Class 1A, Crawford in 2A Division 2, and Clifton in 3A Division 2. You guys have both gotten a chance to cover Clifton this year in the playoffs. Meanwhile, I'm Mr. Volleyball. I've seen all these teams and more. um, but what do you think? Do we have a chance as an area to go 3 for 3 in championships?
Man, that's going to be a tough one. I think
Yes,
I think that in particular Crawford's up against a tough opponent, I believe.
Iola.
Uh, and man, just what a job Jeff Coker has done with Crawford to get there year after year and knock on the door year after year. I think this will be the first time I've seen him play, and I've covered him a lot of times. I think it's the first time I've seen him in a state championship. So if they don't win, I know Coker's going to be on me for jinxing them.
Right, right. You
Uh,
know,
let me
we,
let,
you know,
let me say this. I really like Clifton. Covered them a couple times. Really enjoy seeing their team. And I know Michael, you saw a thriller on Saturday, I believe.
mhm.
A buddy, my buddy Tommy Ross texted me today and pointed out, and I'd already heard this. I already knew this, that Kendall Hauser's mom and
Yeah,
Madison Otter's mom were on the Clifton volleyball team that made the state tournament in 1995.
Yeah,
So
coached by the same head coach too.
yes, yep,
yeah.
Coach Holton.
And Michael's writing that story this week, that
Yep,
feature.
yep.
So that'll
I
be,
told I told Mr. Ross you probably would be. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Uh,
Yeah.
Apparently, some of our friends in the TV business have
Oh, yeah.
also picked up that story, but
Indeed, indeed. All
read it
good.
in the
All good.
Trib.
That's
Uh,
right.
Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for all three to win, but hey, it was not too long ago we sent four teams to the softball state championships and three of them won, and heck, Riesel was like 2 outs away from making it 4 for 4. So I know it's a different sport, but hey, why not? I mean, we've got three really good Central Texas teams. I've seen Clifton, just to piggyback off of what Chad said, Bristol Wise is unbelievable, and plays and the way she plays too is unbelievable. It's fun to watch, just the passion she plays with, and that's a well balanced team, hard hitting, and they serve really well. So I think again we have three really good teams going. Can all three get the job done? Bryce, you might have a better take on that. I mean, you've literally seen all three,
So,
so.
yeah, I love volleyball. First of all, just love it. It's a fun sport to cover, fun sport to yeah, to watch. Do we have a chance? Absolutely, we got a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? Uh,
Lloyd Christmas moment.
yes, absolutely. I mean, Chad hit on it. The toughest matchup is Crawford Iola. This is the third straight year that Crawford and Iola will meet in the state championship game. Two
That's
years
crazy.
ago, Iola won in 4 sets. Last year, Crawford pulled it out in 5 sets. You might say this is the rubber match, but they've met 6 times all told in the state tournament. Um,
Wow.
I was out there yesterday in Crawford. It was funny, Jeff and I were talking to set up the story and stuff, um, and he had told me that their practice would end about 5:45, and so at one point I had told him, yeah, I'll get out there about 5:30, and he said, well, it won't end till like 5:45, and I was like, that's fine, I'll watch practice. I mean, that was my thought, that I would watch a little practice. And I actually ended up getting up out there about 5 or 5:15, and so I saw a pretty good amount of practice. And um, as Chad said, I mean, Jeff is a really sharp coach. He knows what he's doing. And yes, it's going to be a tough chore. Iola's like 42-7 or something like that. And they've got I think a size advantage on Crawford. They got a couple of 5'10" girls, which doesn't sound that big, but
No, it is.
Crawford's tallest girl is 5'9". Um, so it's going to be tough, but man, Crawford has come a long way over the course of this season and is playing with a lot of confidence. I think the win in the regional final over North Hopkins, 5 sets, was a big one. So do not count them out. It's one of the best rivalries. It's probably one of the best rivalries in Texas high school volleyball. It's just, it's going to be a lot of fun. What do you want to say, Chad? I could tell you want to say something.
Yeah, a couple of things. Something on Crawford, something on Clifton. Crawford. Now, Coker is a friend of mine. I've known him since. In fact, we actually had homeroom together my senior year of high school. He was a year behind me at Midway, so he's another guy I know from Midway. And not, it's going to sound like gushing, but he really, I mean, there aren't very many coaches in any sport in Central Texas that have built the kind of every year state championship contender like he's built. So that's compliments to Jeff and what he's done with the Crawford program. You mentioned Bristol Wise with Clifton, and one of the things I really like about the way they play, Madison Otter is the setter. She'll loft the ball way up and then let Bristol go get it, right? But if she ever just like barely pops it, you better look out because Talia Davenport will pop up like a cricket. And
they call that a quick attack. There's different terms for it, but yes, I love when there's a quick attack and bam, before the defense can really even get set. I think Clifton and Blum are probably both the favorites in their matches. Got a chance to talk to Blum today for that feature that I'll do, and interesting little thing I learned today. So Lauren McPherson is another coach that I just think very highly of. She's done a great job there at Blum. They're going for 3 out of 4 of the last 4 years state championships. They did not make it to state last year, and they have a lot of hunger, to close it out. But when I say to close it out, I could tell with just some of their answers today that I was getting like, oh, okay. I said, and so I asked her, I said, is this also going to be your last game? Meaning Lauren McPherson. And it will be. So her daughter, Kinsley, is Blum's best player. She was our Super Centex Newcomer of the Year when she's a freshman. Been a tremendous 4-year player for Blum. She's really good. She'll go to Temple College in the fall or next year. And, I think Lauren wants to be a mom and wants to go see her play and, just not always do the coach thing. So she's going to leave quite a legacy, and I think they're highly motivated to try to finish it off with one more state championship. Whoever takes over the reins at Blum's going to have big shoes to fill. So for sure. Should be a lot of fun. Chad and I, as he said, will be there in Garland, but then we're going down to cover that Chilton Mount Enterprise game on Friday.
Aren't we serving? We're serving as the wire service for the entire state for volleyball, right?
I don't know that we'll be the only media there, but we are farming some stuff out. You're right.